Do not listen to this recording while you are driving or operating heavy machinery. Only listen when you can safely relax and bring your full awareness to your complete comfort. Hello, this is Mark T. Oliver, certified hypnotherapist, and I welcome you to this guided meditation. I have created this recording with the hopes that you will benefit greatly from all aspects of physical, mental, and emotional relaxation. This session's purpose is to help you break the cycle of anxiety. I wish to provide you with tools that will allow you to manage stress in such a way that you can regain control of your emotional balance. Everyone has anxiety in one way, shape, or form because everyone has an amygdala. The amygdala is the brain's natural alarm system. Sometimes this system can be overactive and fire during times that are unwanted, or for reasons that don't make sense. It serves a valuable purpose when there is true danger near. However, in our modern world, we are not always in need of this natural response. So let's begin to gain mastery over anxiety and live a more balanced, healthy lifestyle. Please consider sharing this video with others who may be in need. Find a comfortable position to rest your body. Close your eyes and begin to relax. Physical relaxation is the key to success in gaining new understanding and breaking the cycle of anxiety. The mind will follow the body into relaxation. So begin by relaxing the body as deeply and as completely as you can. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and relax. You may notice twitching and jerking from various muscles as they release the tension that remains. You may notice the dissipation of discomfort as the body relaxes more and more. Pains and aches will also melt away. Take in another cleansing breath and exhaling, release the energy that remains in the muscles. Give yourself permission to let go completely. You may notice dryness in the mouth and an urge to swallow. As you relax deeper and deeper, more and more, you begin to feel very content and comfortable. Your clothing is comfortable. Your position is comfortable. Your hands are comfortable. Your feet are comfortable. Your eyes are comfortable. All the little muscles around the eyelids can release and let go, and you may get a sense of the skin of the face smoothing out as the muscles around the eyes begin a cascade of relaxation in the face. The eyes are closed. You know, in fact, that you could open them if you wished, but you are so relaxed, deeply relaxed, that you may choose to keep them closed and relax even deeper now. This deep level of relaxation feels good, does it not? And you can breathe easy and continue to relax as we visualize the body part by part. embrace the idea of releasing and relaxing. Allow it to grow and overtake you. As you relax even deeper now, you can drift into deeper levels of relaxation, more than you've ever known before. I'm wondering if you can imagine what it would be like if the body were like a statue made entirely out of butter. What happens to the body when you visualize yourself beginning to melt? Can you see the yellow color? Can you imagine the oily, smooth texture of all your features? See, feel, and imagine yourself as a butter statue. As you get warmer and warmer, you begin to melt. Focus on the feet and notice that the toes melt first. Blobs of butter toes warping and dripping and sliding down the feet. The feet begin to drip drops of butter from the bottom of the heels and the soles of the feet. As you melt, you relax more and more. The ankles are now giving way as the feet have melted completely. Warmer and warmer, deeper and deeper. The calves begin to create pools of melted butter beneath them as they melt, drip, and droop. The knees release all remaining tension as you melt more and more. The thighs are dripping and drooping oily butter, melting faster and faster. The hips really begin to let go now as you're feeling warmer and warmer. You can feel the spine begin to release and let go as the core begins to melt. See the drips of butter running down the chest and back as the form of the body begins to fade away as the butter melts more and more. Your arms disconnect from the body as the shoulders melt away, and you may get a sense that the arms fall numb as they melt into pools of warm butter. The hands and fingers lose their shape as they melt away more and more. The neck begins to melt, and you can feel all the remaining tension also melt away, and the head begins to melt as well. The face melts, and you can feel once more the muscles of the face smooth out as you are melting completely. All that remains is a pool of runny liquid and a pile of soaked clothing. Breathing easy, you can allow yourself to relax more and more. Visualizing the muscles melting away allows them to release and let go completely. Notice how safe and happy this feeling is. This is peace. This is comfort. This is relaxation. This is good. This is healing. This is just for you, and you can go even deeper now. As I count down from 10 down to 0, each number represents releasing, letting go, and relaxing deeper and deeper. There is no limit to how deep you can go. Just let go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Now, imagine receiving a light touch to the very center of your forehead. Keeping the eyes closed, you can roll the eyes up to look at this spot in the center of the forehead and go even deeper now. Deep sleep. Each and every time you hear me say deep sleep, you can quickly and easily come back down to this very, very comfortable state, because this is now a memory stored in the mind and in the body. Each and every time you hear me say deep sleep, you can quickly and easily come back down to this very, very comfortable state. You can let your mind wander, as it often does, relaxing more and more. Anxiety happens to us all. It is a part of our natural development throughout our lives. There are two facts that you must remember. First is that anxiety has a short shelf life. When it comes, it will soon be gone. When it comes, it will soon be gone. Second is that anxiety cannot hurt you. While it may be uncomfortable for a time, it cannot harm you. You are safe. There are things you can do to pass through anxiety without having it affect you so powerfully. These power tools will help you regain the control that you are seeking. Your first power tool is your breathing. When a person takes a long, deep breath in, the added oxygen and the dispelling of carbon dioxide activates the parasympathetic nervous system. This is a fancy way of saying that it quickly reverses the opposing effects of anxiety. So, take a deep breath now and exhale completely. Take a deep breath in and exhale completely. Now, visualize a solid shape. Give it a color and name it breath. Place this solid shape somewhere at the forefront of your mind. As this first power tool rests at the forefront of your mind, it will be easier to access in the very moment it is needed. If not, why else create it? You will remember to breathe. Look at where you just placed your first power tool, breath, and remember its location. Your second power tool is your sense of touch. When anxiety comes, people often become absorbed by the internal sensations that it generates, most often in the chest. In order to ground ourselves in the present moment and take our thoughts away from the discomfort, we will use the sense of touch. So, now, squeeze your thumb and your index finger together now. Notice the pressure that this creates on the skin of the fingers and in the bones of the fingertips. Feel the pressure in the fingernails. Now let go. Now again, press your thumb and fingertip together and feel the pressure in the fingertips a second time. Visualize a solid shape. Give it a color. And name it touch. Place this solid shape somewhere at the forefront of your mind. You can feel this key pressure anytime you need to. When you do, you will find relief from the tension felt elsewhere. Release your thumb and finger. Let go. As this second power tool rests at the forefront of your mind, it will be easier to access in the very moment it is needed. If not, why else create it? You will remember to feel this key pressure when you need to. Look at where you just placed your second power tool, touch, and remember its location. Your third power tool is the sense of sound. Very similar to the second power tool, the third is designed to help you get back to the present moment. Most instances of anxiety occur because a person's mind is caught up in fretting about the past or worrying about the future. In order to regain control over your emotional balance and break free from anxiety, you need to be grounded in the now, in the present moment. To do this, you can use the third power tool, sound. With eyes open or closed, you can at any moment begin to listen carefully to all the sounds about you. Listen to the sounds you hear and count them one by one. Choose one and make it seem louder than it really is. As you do this while breathing deeply and feeling the pressure in your fingertips, you can break away from anxiety. Visualize a solid shape. Give it a color and name it sound. Place this solid shape somewhere at the forefront of your mind. You can do this listening exercise any moment that it is needed. Doing so will bring you right back into the here and now. As this third power tool rests at the forefront of your mind, it will be easier to access in the very moment it is needed. If not, why else create it? You will remember to listen carefully when you need to. Look at where you just placed your third power tool, sound, and remember its location. See them now, breath, touch, and sound, sitting side by side in the forefront of your mind. Always ready and available for you in the moment you need them. These power tools are designed to keep you grounded in the present moment. You now have power over anxiety. See them now, sitting side by side in the forefront of your mind, and see that you use them. As you practice meditation on a regular basis, you will begin to see the benefits feed into all aspects of your life. I use the word practice because this is very similar to strengthening a muscle. If, on a regular basis, you continue to relax physically, mentally, and emotionally, you will begin to have fewer and fewer instances of anxiety. Things will get better. You will have a greater tolerance for stress, and your ability to manage your emotions will double or triple in capacity. Up until now, you may have allowed yourself to be moved and swayed by your emotions. In many aspects of your life, you can regain control and mastery over your perceptions and subjective experiences of the thoughts and emotions that come to you. It is easy to come to these meditations and practice. It is easy to improve your natural abilities. It is easy to feel better about yourself. You have all the tools and creativity needed within the mind to make real changes occur. When you focus on the body and relax deeply, you are already on your way to overcoming the occasional occurrences of anxiety. fewer and fewer moments will come where you don't feel totally in control. What you are now doing is the essential work that will allow you to gain the abilities needed to live the full, rich lifestyle that you desire. Aesop's fable, The Slave and the Lion. A slave ran away from his master, by whom he had been most cruelly treated, and, in order to avoid capture, betook himself into the desert. As he wandered about in search of food and shelter, he came to a cave, which he entered and found to be unoccupied. Really, however, it was a lion's den, and almost immediately, to the horror of the wretched fugitive, the lion himself appeared. The man gave himself up for loss. But, to his utter astonishment, the lion, instead of springing upon him, came and fawned upon him, at the same time whining and lifting up his paw. Observing it to be much swollen and inflamed, he examined it and found a large thorn embedded in the ball of the foot. He accordingly removed it and dressed the wound as well as he could. And, in course of time, it healed up completely. The lion's gratitude was unbounded. He looked upon the man as his friend, and they shared the cave for some time together. A day came, however, when the slave began to long for the society of his fellow men, and he bade farewell to the lion and returned to the town. Here, he was presently recognized and carried off in chains to his former master, who resolved to make an example out of him and ordered that he should be thrown to the beasts at the next public spectacle in the theater. On the fatal day, the beasts were loosed into the arena, and among the rest, a lion of huge bulk and ferocious aspect. And then the wretched slave was cast in among them. What was the amazement of the spectators when the lion, after one glance, bounded up to him and lay down at his feet with every expression of affection and delight. It was his old friend of the cave. The audience clamored that the slave's life should be spared, and the governor of the town, marveling at such gratitude and fidelity in a beast, decreed that both should receive their liberty. Look again and see the tools that you have placed at the forefront of your mind. See the shapes and colors, call them out by name. Lock them in place and remember that you can use your power tools at any time that you need them. At the conclusion of this guided meditation, you may choose to fall easily into natural sleep, or you may choose to rouse yourself from this state of relaxation and continue about your activities, feeling refreshed and renewed. Now, I will be silent for a while to allow you to enjoy the thoughts, images, and experiences to arrive quite naturally and spontaneously. Ideas of perfect relaxation. Imagine a place. A place of perfect peace and comfort. I would like for you to explore whatever sensations, images, or thoughts that arise, and I'd like you to memorize them and allow them to sink into every muscle, bone, and cell, so that it is always there for you. This place of perfect peace will be available at any time, because it will be a memory stored in the mind and in the body. If you wish to return to this place, just focus, breathe, relax, and remember. Just explore this perfect place of peace to your heart's content, making it a part of who you are.